Hey guys, what's up? My name's Avery, and today we're gonna play some Modern Warfare 3 free-for-all on Arkaden. So, I don't know if I pronounced that right, whatever, it's German, so who cares. But I've been gone for a while, guys. I've been swamped with schoolwork and stuff, so I'm really sorry, but had to be this way. So let's get started. Basically, what I want to talk to you about today is school and basically how to succeed in it. Throughout the past couple, I'm in grade 11 if any of you didn't know, so last year I think I had a core average of 92. The year before that it was like 94. The year before that was 93. The year before that was 91. So I've had a pretty good history throughout my school career, and you know, I think the average mark probably be somewhere around 70% or something like that. And I want to go into post-secondary and like the University of Alberta or somewhere in California or something like that. And so I kind of have to maintain a really high average in order to keep my hopes, you know, alive. So basically what I want to talk to you about is lots of people have trouble doing well in school, and I completely understand that. School honestly is not for everybody. Not everybody is made to listen to a lecture for an hour and a half every day and absorb it all throughout the whole time and write a test on it the next day. Like, that's not how most people are built. Most people can't maintain the attention span required to absorb all that information collectively. So school doesn't always work out for people. People learn differently, and I don't think schools understand that. Some people are visual learners. Some people are, I don't know what other kind of learners there are, but there's lots of different type of people, and schools do not cater to that. They cater to the kind of people who can pay attention for 90 minutes straight. And you know what? The fact is, I can't even do that. Like, it's difficult for me to. And if I were to give people some tips in school, one of them would be just, you know, you have to find the willpower to force yourself to focus. And I know, like, it's so tempting to just talk to your friends or go play on your phone or something while you're going over something important in class, but the fact is you're missing important topics that you won't be able to catch up on unless you put in extra effort. So in the long run, you can just go home and play your phone when you get home or something. And I know it's boring, but that's how I've been doing well throughout my whole life in school. You have to pay attention during class, and I know it sounds gay and awful, and it is. But that's honestly what you need to do, because you're not going to be able to catch up later if you don't listen up. Number 2 is study. Lots of people don't study, and it really confounds me as to why someone would want to do well on a test and need to do well on a test lots of the time, and they just don't study. They do something else instead. And the fact is that if you want to do well in school, you're gonna have to sacrifice some of your own time to go out with friends, or even sometimes you'll have to miss like a soccer practice or a hockey practice or a football practice or something, so that you can set yourself up for success. Basically, doing well in school is all about setting yourself up for success. And I have never written a diploma, so lots of people will probably be looking at me thinking, why the fuck are you talking about this? You don't know what you're talking about. And that, to a certain degree, that is true, but to a certain degree, I know how to succeed in most subjects. Now, from subject to subject, it does differ, because in LA, how are you going to study for a reading comprehension quiz? Because I don't know how, except for reading on your own time. And I know, and that sounds stupid, because it's not just a one-time thing where, oh, one night I'm going to take away 2 hours to go over what we learned in school. It's over, you know, like 2 months taking the time to read a book for like an hour every night. And unfortunately, if you want to do well, it's a sacrifice you have to make. Well, with math and chemistry and biology and physics, basically, math and physics are similar, because it's basically just obviously mathematics, and practicing using the equations over and over. The fact that they give you an equation sheet or a formula sheet during the test doesn't mean you'll be able to get 100%, because you have to know how to use them. And if I were to give advice for that, one is to do your math homework, and two is to practice doing questions the night before the test, or just a bit every night so you know what to do. That's your homework. It will help you so much. Same thing with physics. Chemistry, well, biology on the other hand is just a simple thing of memorizing, and to memorize better, I think you need to understand the material you're going over. So if you actually do listen in class, biology is probably the most important subject that you listen up in class. You'll give yourself the groundwork that will let you understand what you're going over for the rest of the unit. So that would be my biology help. The thing about chemistry, though, is that chemistry is basically a mix between biology and math, so you kind of have to pay attention in class and do practice. But guys, I hope this helps you out. If you have any tips, just leave them in the comment. Please like this video, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.